Subscriber Tarot. I'm here to do your daily collective message for April 22nd, 2025. I hope that you're doing well. If you're new here, welcome. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe if you want. That way you get future notifications when I do future videos. Welcome back to all my subscribers. Thank you for being here as well. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing as it's helping my channel grow each and every day, which is going to give me more it'll help my channel grow so that I can do more content for you in the future. So that's how the algorithm works for YouTube. So once I get to a certain point, then I'll be able to do some more things. So let's start your reading with an angel therapy card, and then we'll pull a message from the What's the Vibe Oracle deck, and then we'll finish your reading off with some Raider White Tarot. So angels, guides, ancestors, the most important message for the collective energy for April 22nd, 2025. Please, Spirit, angels, guides, ancestors. The most important message for the collective energy, all signs, April 22nd, 2025. This reading may or may not resonate with you. If it does, I would love to hear from you in the comments section. And please give me a thumbs up, please, too. Oh, well, 2 wanted to come out. So there's going to be 2 messages from the angels today. The first one is solar plexus chakra. So it's safe for you to be powerful and take charge of your life in positive ways. And then the other one says visualize success. See yourself doing well in this situation and have faith in a positive outcome. Okay, so taking charge of your life and visualizing success. Let's see what the vibe is today. Angels, guides, ancestors, the most important message for the collective energy for April 22nd, 2025. Please, Spirit, angels, guides, ancestors, the most important message for the collective vibe, April 22nd, 2025. Most important message for the collective energy, all signs, April 22nd, 2025. Please, Spirit. Most important message for the collective energy. Okay, so the word is intimacy, with the words underneath mutual respect, unity, and closeness. Well, that's a nice vibe for today. So intimacy, mutual respect, unity, and closeness. Okay. So perhaps we're talking about a relationship, visualizing success in a relationship, and having faith in a positive outcome when it comes to intimacy, mutual respect, unity, and closeness, and taking charge of your life in a positive way. Okay, so let's see what the tarot have to say today. Angels, guides, ancestors. Okay, well, that's the first one that's come out. 3 of Cups in the reverse position. Most important message for the collective energy for April 22nd, 2025. Most important message for the collective energy. April 22nd, 2025. Please, Spirit, all signs. Most important message for the collective. Chariot in the reverse position. Most important message for the collective energy. Spirit says 4. Okay, 4 cards. 5 of Wands. 1 more, please. And the Strength in the reverse card. Back of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles. Okay. So your first card is the Three of Cups in the reverse position. This can mean that I feel like you are maybe coming back together with somebody after you've had some type of problem, or a loss of, I feel like with the intimacy, mutual respect, unity, and closeness, there may be a situation where there's been a falling out and you might be coming back together, and unifying the relationship after there's been a lot of struggle or an emotional turmoil within a relationship. Again, not for all. We have the Chariot, Major Arcana, in the reverse position as well. And we'll do some clarification here for you all. Perhaps in a relationship, there's been failed plans in getting together. There's been a struggle or conflict within a relationship, perhaps, with the Five of Wands here. And the relationship has not been that strong. I feel like this is a coming back together of a relationship to bring in strength, closeness, unity, and mutual respect again after conflict. We have the Page of Pentacles in the shadow here, in the upright position. This is, I feel like you may be eager to learn how to come back together, how you can come back together for mutual respect, unity, and closeness, and to build on your intimacy. And I feel like it's an emotional intimacy. Let's pull some more clarification here. As a collective and as a collective energy, I feel like it's all about respect for humans and respect for mankind itself, respect for the opposite sex, something like that today. Please clarify the Three of Cups, please, Spirit, Angels, Guides, Ancestors. Please clarify the Three of Cups. We have the Empress in the reverse position. Please clarify the Chariot. The Tower in the reverse position. Please clarify the Five of Wands. We have the Hangman in the upright position. And clarify the Strength card, please, Spirit. And the Star. So we've got a lot of major, oh my goodness, all four major arcana here. Back of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups in the upright position. Okay, so this has been a major event within your life. I feel like this is all about coming back together here. So we have the Empress in the reverse position to clarify the Three of Cups. And I feel like there has been some type of domestic dispute. There could be an infidelity here as well. And why you are feeling like you need to come back together to heal. The Tower card is here to clarify the Chariot in the reverse position. I feel like you're unable to move forward in this relationship because you're unable to break from the sadness of the event of perhaps the downfall of a relationship. What I'm feeling here is that there's been some type of conflict within a relationship. The relationship has broken down so much that at this point, there's no coming back from this. But what I'm feeling from Spirit is that even though the relationship has had a breakdown, there's a way of perhaps closing this chapter with mutual respect. Perhaps closing this conflict that you've had and moving forward in a new direction. Maybe not together if it's a romantic relationship, maybe coming back together, but ultimately having a unity, understanding on an emotional intimacy level, closing the chapter of the conflict, moving on, whether it's apart or together, but having mutual respect and visualizing a successful outcome in a positive way. So taking charge of your life in a positive way. We have the Hangman, which is clarifying the Five of Wands. There could be still some indecision here on what way to move forward after having conflict here within this dynamic. Now, this could be a boss. It could be a friend. But it's somebody that you've had conflict with. And maybe you're coming back together to say, hey, we can agree to disagree. And we can move forward. We can have mutual respect for each other. We can move on with our lives and have that emotional connection. And closeness with this person that I feel like you've shared emotional intimacy with. The Star card is clarifying the Strength card, another major arcana. I feel like this has been a major event for you. I want to say that there's not been strength within this relationship. And there's been a lot of doubt in moving forward here. Yeah. This relationship has not been strong enough to be withheld in a healthy dynamic. But I think that what's going to happen is both people are going to come together. They're going to understand all that they've been through and kind of put up, I want to say, the white flag and say, I surrender. We've had emotional intimacy. We should respect each other. We can still be unified, but still move in another direction. So maybe it's a divorce, but you still need to unify for the sake of the children. and have mutual respect because of them. Some type of situation like that. And then we have the Ace of Cups in the shadow as well. And I feel like this is going to be very emotional. It's going to be a beautiful kind of coming together to say, hey, maybe things aren't working out for us, but we can still move on with graciousness, mutual respect. We can still say that we tried. We can still say that, hey, we learned a lot from this relationship. Or it's coming back together, is what I'm seeing here. It could be that you're coming back together after a conflict. Pull two more for you. And right behind it, we have the Lovers. So I feel like this was a bonded type of relationship here. Lots of major arcana. This has been a major event in your life. Two more, please, Spirit, Angels, Guides, Ancestors. Two more, please. You have the Page of Cups. So I feel like you're going to be talking about this. There's going to be a message of emotion that comes through this. One more, please, Spirit. And we have the Seven of Wands in the reverse position, as well as the Eight of Swords. I feel like you're bound to this person, some type of you're bound by this person. You feel like you're unable to get away from this person, or you're bound to them in some sort. It could be that you were married to them or something like that. But I feel like there's going to be an emotional exchange of words here. And then there is the Seven of Wands here as well in the reverse position. You may be doubting your ability, or they may be doubting their ability to come through correctly in their communication. Or you may be doubting what they're saying in their approach to you, in their approach of communication. You could be doubting what they're saying. Yeah. Yeah, for whatever reason, there's some restriction within this dynamic. Behind it, we have the Knight of Cups here as well. Yeah. Yeah, this person can be very deceptive, and I feel like that's this Knight of Cups in the reverse position. This person can be very deceptive, so that you have a hard time when they're bringing in this message of maybe an offer of mutual respect, closeness, and unity, that you don't really believe them. They're kind of like they tend to lie a lot or deceive you. So you have a hard time believing them. They can be deceptive. They could be a false friend. They could be scamming you to get something out of them. Yeah. I think you're going to have little progress when it comes to this, but I think that there's going to be an offer of, or a communication of some sort, where they're going to come in and say something to the lines like, we can be, civil through this. We can unify. We can still be close. But I have a feeling that this person is deceptive. and hard to trust. This could be with the Lovers up here. This could be somebody that's very emotional about this. This could be somebody you've been in an intimate relationship with. Doesn't have to be. But I feel like there's going to be a message or communication of emotional outpour in order to maybe try to get some mutual respect here, unity, closeness, or emotional intimacy. This could be a player vibe too, not for all. This could be somebody that's wanting to come in emotional and offer a cup of emotion just to have sex with you, not for all. So, you know, your angels, you want to see yourself doing well in this situation and have faith in a positive outcome when it comes to this. And then just remember, it is safe for you to be powerful and to take charge of your life in a positive way. So again, you are in charge here, even though they may make you feel restricted or bound to them. You are in charge of your own life here. So visualize a positive outcome in this situation. But yeah, I feel like some type of emotional outpouring will be given today. And again, this could be from a parent. It could be anyone that you've had conflict with that is going to try to communicate to you and try to get things resolved. I'm not sure that you believe them. I feel like they could be tricking you to get what they want. So just keep that in mind. I'm going to pull one card from a message from the universe for an overall for all signs to finish off your reading. But yeah, it looks like a communication of emotion today. Message for the collective energy, all signs, please, spirit, angels, guides, ancestors. The card says opportunities will soon knock at your door. Debt will be wiped clean and your bills will be paid in full. Your finances are about to change. Well, that's great. So that's a wonderful card to get for the collective. Wouldn't that be nice if we all had no debt? So remember to believe in a positive outcome, okay? You're in charge of your life, and to put it into positive ways. So that's nice to end the reading with. I hope that you have a wonderful day. If you like the reading, please give me a thumbs up. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe as well. And I will see you next time. Namaste.